in this book, do we find out where Jimmy Hoffa is buried?
No, it's not about Jimmy Hoffa's body. It's not about where it is. It's not about Tony Soprano. It's not about Al Capone. Gangster government is government that throws aside the rule of law in order to expand its own power, help its friends, and punish its enemies. And that I argue is what Barack Obama has done in his first 2 years in office. In Chicago, they're used to doing this kind of thing because they can get away with anything and still get reelected. Everyone thinks they're above the law. They don't feel like they have to, you know, they'll break federal laws, they'll break state laws, they'll break local laws, and only the most ridiculously, the politicians who most lack restraint, like Governor Blagojevich, ever get caught for anything.
This is something that a lot of people talk about. Presidents being bought and sold,
right.
Halliburton owning George W. Bush,
yeah.
Education owning Bill Clinton.
Right, but
how is this different?
Yeah, see, first of all, the amounts involved are just completely out of the ballpark. I mean, with Halliburton, you're talking about $7 billion in controversial no-bid contracts. With the Obama administration, you start by saying, okay, here's $140 billion in stimulus projects that have been specifically, through an Obama executive order, set aside so that non-union construction firms will be discriminated against in the bidding. Then you look, okay, well, we've got an $80 billion bailout of these automakers to save the UAW. We change all the rules in union elections so that a minority can force the majority to be represented by a union, like just happened in AirTran.
You're talking about blacklisted. I mean, you're talking about swimming with the fishes kind of thing. Who would, the ways that the administration have blacklisted, for instance, Fox News.
Oh yeah.
This is unprecedented, I believe, for an administration to just completely black out on a network.
Well,
and then vitriolically attack them from a bully pulpit.
On all the other networks, yeah.
Precisely.
No, you've never seen anything like that.
Really?
It was really childish. I remember watching Anita Dunn screaming into the camera at Howie Kurtz about how awful Fox News was because they fact-checked one of our officials.
What's the most gangster act this government has taken?
I think that what they did to the secured creditors of Chrysler really takes the cake in that department so far. Although, again, there are just so many examples of cronyism and blatant favoritism and just sort of ignoring the common good while governing in order to help friends and punish enemies that, you know, I could write a whole book about it, and I guess I did.